Hello everyone, DonTheCrown here, and we're going to check out a simulacrum. We just hit level 94, and just feeling pretty good. Our ice strike is up to 135k now, and haven't checked this out, so we're going to see how this goes. In Clear Fell Lumber Mill, which I guess this is like Act 1. Alright, so there's 15 waves. All items on the ground will be destroyed when the next wave begins, and monsters are evasive. That's like a really bad mod for us to start off with. We've been running maps though with like 24% Delirious, so this should probably be fine. I wonder how high the Delirium will go though. There's not really a lot of mobs in this. We're not getting those shatter pops that we're getting. In maps, which is a little bit unfortunate. Okay, so there's some loot. Alright, so now they have ailment threshold free. Wow. Okay, this was pretty scary too. I wonder how effective the Delirious is now. Yeah, we're not really getting like Herald of Ice explosions at all. Seems like we can't freeze these guys maybe. It's kind of unfortunate. I was somewhat counting on those. The nice thing about this is we can like just dump gear in there. What is this? Random pillar, I guess. And I'm assuming at the end we're going to fight the boss, which is not a big deal. I'll probably switch my gear back to not using the unique ring right now. He can get frozen though. Yeah, it seems like a little bit different than how it was in PoE1, where you're not like getting absolutely just chased down. Okay. Not really sure what's going on here. How do we have to progress? Gotcha. Okay, let's do my hideout. So let's just change something here real quick. We're not going to probably need this at all. So we can put that on. Our resistances are still covered. Good. This ring just has a lot more damage, so yeah. I don't really pay attention to mods, but I don't really think that it really truly matters here. And even Shattering Palm doesn't really seem to be going off, which is really strange. I mean, it makes sense they would limit some of the stuff that like helps you AoE blast, but for builds that like rely on that, probably a pretty bad feel. All right, so now they're evasive. They remove charges. None of that stuff really matters for us. I'm not even sure if them being evasive matters, since as melee we just hit, I'm pretty sure. Just keep dropping down the bell. Okay, seems like we have to progress again. All like the mirrors break. I don't really know why that's happening. It doesn't really seem to change much. All right, so ailment threshold. Which is 60% delirious already, which is supposedly very high, but it kind of seems like the Delirious effect is maybe weaker in PoE2. That's my only guess here as to why this is not a big deal. It's kind of funny because this is like for me rather big throwback because I remember like doing one of the like first full clears of Simulacrum on Melee, and that was like a pretty insane fight. Like people did not think that they would ever be able to clear it for themselves, and this doesn't really seem all that difficult for right now, but we'll have to see how it gets. I don't really understand what the zones are blowing up so much. It's like we're like going through the story again. All right, 70% delirious. I don't really like the hideout thing right there. Movement, more ailment threshold. I wonder if the final boss is going to be like the wolf guy or the executioner or something, and not like Kostas and what's his face. I'm just getting pushed around so much. Kostas, a revelation. I'm literally just getting pushed. This would be so annoying on range. So, oh wow, we're lagging really hard. This will help.
I must maintain a fine balance.
A little better. Sorry about that. All right, more life, more speed, rare mods, or faster. I understand why PoE is having so many performance issues because I don't really have my like settings super high or anything. Holy. Oh, purple balls. There's an elite in there. How many rare dudes? There being so many ranged guys that just keep hitting me, and guys jumping on me is really annoying. Okay. Divine Orb. That seems pretty nice. Granted, this is like very expensive to run, so getting at least a Divine is pretty nice here, I guess. Evasive, remove charges. We're up to 90% delirious, which is pretty scary at this point. So I wouldn't be overly surprised if we died. Get in trouble, I'm gonna remember to pop my ult this time. I just really kind of need to keep burning down the range guys because they keep like resetting my wind. And we're ulting. I'm not really liking this too much because it just feels like I'm just constantly having enemies jump on me, which is not really a great feeling. Oh, is this going to go in a circle or something? All right, now we're 100% Illyrius. They're always bleeding, more damage, more movement speed. Doesn't really matter if there's leaping on me, I guess.
Nothing you do matters. The
I guess movement speed does determine how far they push me. Oh boy, an exalted orb. Where will I spend it? All right. Now they have 50% less. Oh boy. That's gonna be interesting. Maybe we can counteract this a little bit here. I like learned about Hex Bloom today. And for height and curve. These guys hurt. I literally am gonna die here. Yeah. Yeah, just nothing I could do there. It's just non-stop enemies jumping on me. 100% delirious, 76% more monster life, 50% more elemental resistances. This is the first tier of difficulty. So this is kind of like what I'm talking about, where it feels like we have tier 16, we have like tier 16 difficulty on maps at the very tippity top. And then like all of the side boss stuff feels like it's way, 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 way higher. And not really well tuned right now. Like this definitely felt way harder than doing tier 16 maps. And this, you know, like what am I gonna do? Like if I'm a caster here, even I'm just getting like pushed around the entire time. So maybe like minions or something. And like we have decent clear normally, but these guys like don't shatter for Herald of Ice. So I'm not really a big fan of the tuning for this right now. It doesn't like, it feels very much like everything that you unlock, you need to like be miles in the sky before you can actually go and do it. So like when you unlock your ascendancy, you really shouldn't do it until probably the end of that entire act. When you get the second ascendancy, you really shouldn't do it until the second act or after the end of that act. And then here it's just like, this took me basically all day to farm. Probably more than all day. This is like multiple days of farming Delirium here. And I'm like doing tier 16s. I'm doing all the content. And like, it's like, what the heck was that? Like, just nonstop enemies piling on you. Didn't seem like I could really freeze them or really do anything. Maybe I should have brought Glacial Wave or something like that. Once again, they have, you know, 50%. They have tons more health. I'm delirious, which I'm pretty sure reduces my damage to like 4% or something stupid. And honestly, this doesn't feel very good. And this is just like another example of, I think, the end game being pretty bad right now in Path of Exile, unfortunately. Hopefully this is stuff that they fixed with this early access period, but I am more than disappointed right now. Hope this video helped. See you again soon. Probably want to sell your simulacrums.